What's going on, everybody? What is up today? Let a few people pile in. Let it get rolling. Let's see what we got today. Who all's in the house? Nobody in the house as of right now. Let's see here. Oh, we're back. All right. All right. What's up, everybody? Technical difficulties. Technical difficulties. I'm not like these new age kids. You know, they got. I got a 2 year old that can work my phone better than I can. You know, like when I was growing up in school, we didn't have computers in school. I think the first computer I interacted with, I was probably in the 6th grade by then. You know what I mean? Who all's in here? What's up, everybody? Jerome Jones in the house. What's up? Thanks for coming in. Message retracted. Must have been a typo there. But appreciate you coming in, Jerome. Ray Lawson in the house. What's up, Cash? Not much. Matt says, what's good, Cash? Not a whole lot. Chilling here at the old McLean's, trying to get unloaded. This load that took, I got loaded last night. I had a 1 p.m. appointment. I finally got loaded at midnight last night. They gave me the paperwork. It is 1,700 pounds. I mean, it's nothing. It's like, it says it's 14 pallets. I don't think it's 14 pallets. It's only like 2 or 3 pallets deep. Maybe they're double stacked or something. There's not a lot of freight in there. It only weighs 1,700 pounds. So, but yeah, I ran it up here. I went to the house today, chilled at the house. Said, hey, whenever they figure out when they want their stuff, let me know. I'll run it down there. Almost lost my voice this morning screaming at everybody. Oh man. Oh, I went off on some people this morning. Yeah, I mean, because they just screwed me over yesterday by sitting there that amount of time. And then, they called me. The broker calls me at midnight last night when I get loaded. They said, hey, text me when you get loaded. So I text him. I said, hey, I'm loaded. He says, hey, when can you be there? I said, I can be there at 7 o'clock in the morning. I said, I'll drive it straight through the night. I'll be there first thing in the morning. He said, all right, that sounds like a plan. Let me know if they have lumpers. I'll send you I'll send you a EFS for a lumper. I said, all right. I said, I'm going to run it in there. I get about 20 miles down the road from this place. He goes, hey, they rescheduled it for 7:30 tonight. And I was like, well, you jackass. You had me believing for the past, you just wanted me to hurry up and get it there. So I ran it, like an idiot. I ran it, I should have just shut it down. I should have just left is what I should have did, but whatever. It's money in the bank at this point. But I sent the broker a bill for $500. I explained it all to him. And by God, I expect my money. I told him, Don't come back and say, oh, we'll give you this. I want $500 because I'm babysitting you freight for an entire day. This was supposed to come off last night at 11:30, and here it is, 24 hours later, and I'm still dealing with this bullshit. I said, I want $500. I said it's a hot freight market. I can make $500. Running local freight around here, I can make $500 a day. So, if they don't give it to me, I will follow up on it. I don't let it go, shit like that. Like, I can't let it go. But yeah, I got a good crowd in here. Appreciate everybody coming in. It's good. Hit that like button for me if you're not subscribed. Think about that. Let's see who all's in here. Jerome Jones, my bad. Finally caught you live. Yeah, appreciate you making it in here. DIY Semi says howdy. I can tell by the typo there. He's probably driving, but I appreciate it. Ain't nothing wrong with listening to the live while you drive. Adco live action. Yeah, I appreciate everybody coming in. Apparently I just turned on the dome light with my foot. Everybody wants to see the Huggies box. There's the Huggies box. It's still back there. It ain't going nowhere. But yeah, we chilling, trying to get unloaded. They ain't even started on it yet. 7:30 appointment. Here we are, 8 o'clock. Ain't even touched it yet. Ain't even looked at it. Still got a green light. Don't know what's up with these places, man. They don't value time. K-Save in the house. What's up, K-Save? K-Save is back at the house. Back in the house. Yeah. I don't know, man. What are you gonna do with that truck? What you gonna do with that truck? You know, Truckers Coach bought a Volvo. I seen. You know, I haven't been watching Truckers Coach. I don't really talk about other people's channels over here, but I seen he was talking about buying a Volvo. I don't know. I thought he had just bought a Freightliner, so I was confused as hell. I was like, I thought this guy just bought a Freightliner from Walmart, but more power to him. You know, I like Volvos. I like Freightliners. I don't know. I like a good truck is what I like, honestly. I just like a good truck. I don't care what name it's got on it. You know what I mean? Make me some money. I'm to the point of it where the truck is just a tool to me. You know, I don't need it to be shiny. I don't need it to be fancy. I need that thing to make me the most amount of money as possible. And then when I'm done with its services, I will send it down the line. That's how I look at trucks these days. But yeah, I hope things are working out for you, K-Save. Hope they get that figured out for you. Edco says, made it from Illinois. All right, good deal. Glad to have you in here, Edco. Dan in the house. Dan Terlicki. I don't know. I'm horrible with names, man. I don't know if I can say that enough. Dan's in the house. Hey, from Michigan. What's up, man? We're in Minnesota right now, trying to get unloaded. I'd like to get back to the house before everybody goes to bed. But we'll see how that goes. Considering, you know, we're at McLean's. I'd say everybody's going to be asleep by the time I get home. Because I got about a 30-minute ride back to the yard. And then I probably got another 30-minute ride to the house. So, is what it is. James Myro in the house. What's up, James? James says, good evening on my return trip to Tampa from Tallahassee. All right. That's a pretty good run there. If it ain't hurricane season, that's probably pretty good running right there. Tallahassee to Tampa. Pretty scenery. Adco, what's up? Yeah, what's up to K-Save? K-Save says lost $818 in cryptocurrency today. Truck needs a new ECM. $3,600. Come on. Beer was $5 off. Hell, you know. Yeah. That's at least you caught a break on the beer, you know. If I lost $800 in cryptocurrency and you know, I had a $3,600 repair bill coming, I'd probably be about halfway through a bottle of whiskey right now, trying to forget what happened today. Let's see here. Echo, wow, hope you can get back on track. Yeah, that's rough, man. K-Save says my head is gonna explode. Yeah, hey man, that's a rough go at it right there. That's a rough go at it. You never want the truck in the shop. DIY Semi says, yep, trailer trucking in Indiana. Alright. Good luck with them roads down there. Good luck with them roads. Echo says, son of a gun, man, I feel for you, brother. Yeah, I never want to hear anybody, you know, just a guy trying to do a job, you know, and gets a chain of events there, man. That's rough. That's rough. But you'll work through it. You know, it's just part of it. It's all part of it. Trucker Wild in the house. What's up, Trucker Wild? How's it going? Everybody go check out Trucker Wild. Everybody check out DIY Semi. Both good channels. I dig both of those guys. And while I'm asking you to do stuff, if you could hit that thumbs up for me. Let's get those thumbs up. Um, Everybody hit it for me last night, and it got me in the. I love seeing a good thumbs up number now. You've spoiled me. That's what happened. Everybody spoiled me. Echo says, Cash, I think you are going to be sorry the day you get rid of that truck. I don't know, man. I don't know. Depends on how she goes from, here on out. My last Freightliner, I thought the same thing. I'm going to keep this thing for a million miles. I'm going to rebuild it. I'm going to run her into the ground and break it off and run it into the ground again. And let me tell you, that last 6 months, I'm going to say in the last 6 months, it was towed to the shop 5 times. I had, and the cheapest of those 5 repair bills was like $1,500 for a specialty radiator hose or something. The other repair bills were massive. Not to mention the tow bill. So twice it was towed off the side of a mountain, and let's be honest. When you're sitting on the side of a mountain, the tow truck driver's kind of got you where he wants you. You can't really refuse. Especially in the middle of the night. You know what I mean? They got you for, I think it was a weekend too. It was like weekend, mountain, nighttime. Oh my God, it was a tow bill. It wouldn't quit. Well worth it though. I'm not complaining. Got my money's worth. Let's see. Where was I at? James Morrow says, I make this run 3 nights a week. I'm home more than I'm on the road now. All right, living the dream, man. That's a sweet little area down there. I'd want a lot of time off if I lived in that area too. I'll just be honest with you, I would. Which, I mean, hell, I don't care where I'm at. I want more time off, but it's not in the cards currently. Update, we just got a red light. We went red. They're gonna do something about us. I know I'm gonna have a lumper fee here. Pretty doggone sure of that. So hopefully they'll hurry up and figure out what the lumper fee is, so I can get that ball rolling. DIY Semi says, hi, Trucker Wild. Glad you feel better. Yeah, if people don't know, Trucker Wild just got over the coronavirus. Thank God he's over it, What up, K-Save with a super chat. K-Save says truck cost $175 a day since June 23rd in maintenance, Hadco. I own 2 new trucks for that price. She only breaks in Orlando, so I'm keeping her. Yeah, hey. It helps when you're closer to home, man. It really does. It really does. $175 a day. That's about where I was with my Freightliner, my last Freightliner, before I got rid of it. It was like I don't think I couldn't go out and back. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't go out and back without, like a 3,000 mile week without a repair bill. It was ridiculous. So, that's why I warrantied this one up a little bit better. And, when the warranty's up, I'll be looking at trading. I'm looking at a couple. I'll probably go with the new style Cascadia when I trade out, get that new body style. I don't want the newest, like when they switched the body style. What was it, like 18? I probably don't want an 18, probably don't want a 19. I'll probably get like a 20. That way they work some of the bugs out, But, yeah, that's probably what I'll be looking at. One set up with the electric APU on it. Or, I don't know. Depends on how, like I said, depends on how this one rides out. I may I may get one out of the fleet this one came out of, because it seems like they take pretty good care of them and they spec them out pretty good. So, um, got steer tires put on today. I don't know if I mentioned that. Yeah, I was at the house. I dropped the truck off at the yard this morning, and dropped the trailer. Pulled the truck over to the shop. Came back this afternoon. Brand new steer tires on this bad boy. So Betty White's got new rubbers in the front. It's officially becoming like a my truck. I've got Firestone. I put Firestone on the front. Pretty good deal. Mounted and installed everything. $440 a piece. So $880 for the set. It's pretty good on steer tires, I think, for name brand, Firestone. But I've got Firestone on the front axle now. The first drive axle's got Bridgestone, and the back drive axle's got Michelin on it. So I'm rocking 3 brands right now. That's kind of how I do it. I go with what the best deal is at the time on name brand stuff, because hell, let's face it, they're all made by the same people. You know what I mean? Was there like 3 tire manufacturers out there now? I don't rock Goodyear. It has nothing to do with the president saying boycott Goodyear. I ain't been rocking Goodyear in a long time. I had some bad luck on some Goodyear Wranglers on a personal car one time, and I tried them when I had the other business, owned a bunch of pickup trucks, a couple 1-tons, and it just seemed like Goodyear's just never held up. So I stick with, I prefer Michelin, but Michelin knocking heads off on some of them prices these days. So Bridgestone, Firestone, I like BF Goodrich as well. BF Goodrich is owned by Michelin anyway. So, if I can't get Michelin, BF Goodrich, I go Firestone, Bridgestone. I'll be honest with you, I got these mounted, balanced, everything for $880 out the door. $880. One Michelin steer tire was like $650. So I'm like, damn, it's almost like buy one get one half price. We'll see how they hold up. We'll see. I'll give you an update on them. It's funny having new steer tires on this thing though, because my others, I had wore them down. I got my money's worth out of them. Like I had them rotated. I had them. I got Centromatics. So they wore down nice and even. The trucks aligned nice. They wore down really good. I took those jokers down to like, I got the old tire depth gauge out on them, and let me tell you, yeah, I didn't want to run them through. I wouldn't want to run them through a scale. I'll just put it that way. It really depended on where you put the tire depth gauge, if they were, within or without. Not saying I was doing anything illegal. I'm just saying, like, it was time to change. But these new ones, man, they're picking up rocks and everything, because they actually got tread on them. I was slinging rocks all over the place. I was like, what the hell is that sound? Oh, let's see. Where in the heck was I at? Echo, feel for you, Trucker Wild. Yeah, thanks for coming in, Trucker Wild. I appreciate everybody coming in. If you could, hit that like button for me. Hit the old subscribe if you're not. Think about that. After you take care of that, I got a couple more chores. Go subscribe to, just like I do with my channel. I won't tell you to go subscribe. If you want to subscribe to my channel and you like it, subscribe, but don't do it just because I beg for it. Yeah, I would recommend you check out Trucker Wild and DIY Semi. Definitely worth the check out. Oh, another super chat. Case Save in the house. Anyone else invest in crypto and getting wrecked right now? No, I don't invest in crypto, but I'm glad you're letting me know it's down, because now may be the time. I've been thinking about it a lot here lately, though. I'm thinking about buying like $500 worth. Maybe probably 500, just so, like, if it gets hammered, I'm not crushed, Um, but 500's enough to be in the game that, it's like enough for me to feel like I'm in the game, but I'm not like risking everything. So I may throw 500 at it and, just forget about it for like 10 years and come back and see if it's worth, $2 or 10,000, But yeah, I've been thinking about it. Appreciate this super chats, K-Save. You're awesome, man. I hope you get your truck running again. Let's see here. Where was that? Jerry Rock says, damn, you still at the same place you were at earlier today? No, I got loaded up last night about midnight down there in Illinois, and then I ran up to Minnesota. Thought I could deliver this morning, but oh, sorry, I need some water. I thought I could deliver this morning, but then they informed me that no, you got to deliver it tonight. So I've been at the house, been shopping all day. I needed some new shoes, so I went shoe shopping. Let's see here. Echo, much respect. Yeah, thanks for coming in, Echo. Appreciate you. Let everybody know when you're here and what you got going on. Brantley says, will you ever buy a day cab and just run local? Probably not. I mean, even if I was going to run local, I'd have a truck with a sleeper on it. If nothing, just a small sleeper. I don't think I'd ever buy a day cab because you limit yourself, when you do that. Of course, I guess if you knew you was running local, you'd know where some hotels are if you got stuck out, couldn't get back or whatever. But, yeah, I don't know if I want that hustle, that local hustle. I don't know. It just depends on the offer. It really would. You know what I mean? Like, I would never say never. But as far as, what I see right now, no, I wouldn't buy a day cab and run local. That's just with what I know now. If I learn something better in the future, then yeah, possibly I would think about it for sure. Dale says that's a good price for steers. Yeah, I was pretty happy with that. Like I said, for that price, I'll run them and give them a shot. Honestly, if I run slow and I keep my stuff rotated about every. When these get about 50,000 on them, I'll rotate them out. I keep the Centromatics on there. I run slow. Steer tires typically last me a pretty good while. So, and they're not some off-brand. They're balanced really well. Because I know the other set I had on here, the more that passenger side one got wore down, it had a little bit of a vibration to it at certain speeds, like around like 66 to 67 mile an hour. I could feel a vibration coming out of that side over there. Now that I got the new ones on here, no vibration. I ran it up to like 72 on the freeway earlier, and then I let it roll for a minute, and then I kicked it down to like 70, let it run 70. I brought it down by like 2 mile an hour. I ran about 3 or 4 miles at, every 2 mile an hour, and it was pretty smooth the whole way down. So pretty happy with them right now. And I figured it's close enough to winter. I was trying to hold out for winter is honestly what I was doing. And in Minnesota, we're close enough to winter, honestly. They'll be winter tires. They'll be winter tires. I'll run them down through the winter. Let's see here. Trucker Josh says, I've been having really good luck with Hankook. Okay, yeah. Hankook's one of those that's trying to make a push in the U.S. They built that big factory up there in Tennessee on 24. You know, so whatever they are, wherever they're owned. I don't know what Hankook is. If that's, you know, that's I don't know where the origin of that is, but I know they're building tires in America now. So, um, you know, I put them in a class like Yokohama. You know, I consider that like name brand, but not like premier name brand. You know what I mean? They're not like store brand. They're still name brand. And I will say this: I had a pair of Hankook on a car of mine I bought a new car. I don't know, in 2014. I bought a new Nissan Altima, and it had Hankook on it. And man, those things lasted forever. I mean, I was amazed at how long those tires lasted. I think that car had about 60,000 miles on it before I had to put tires on it. Agco, my two. All right, we're back. Sorry, guys, I had to take that call. That was the lumper. That was the lumper. Sorry about that. Let's see where we're at here. Yeah, Toyo. Paul Harris says it's like all products. Everything is made in the same factory, picked up in large rolls of paper, dropped in Washington, Courthouse, Ohio. Xerox, Staples, generic copy paper came out of the same place. Yeah. I've been to a lot of places like that. K-Save says, guess not. Yeah, I don't know about, is anybody invested in cryptocurrency? I don't really mess with it a lot. Honestly, I don't know. I mean, I know kind of what it is. I've learned about the, what is that, blockchain or whatever, where people mine for Bitcoins and all that stuff. Obviously, you can tell I don't know a lot about it. I kind of know the basics, so I don't mess with it too much. Agco says, I'm not in anything but Freightliner parts. Paul Harris Crypto, a high school friend did Bitcoin when it came out. He cashed in a few years ago. Now he walks into the bank. They know him by name. Welcome with more warm smiles. Yeah, I remember those days, man. I remember I used to run. God dang, man, they rough on a trailer over here. Rough on a trailer. But yeah, I used to run some money through the bank. They used to know me. Let's see. They don't know me no more. Hell, they know me. It's because I owe them something now, you know. They know my name because they're like, hey, we've called you 5 times this week, brother. Oh, wait. They're like, we got you on speed dial, son. You need to come in here and give us some money. Agco, tires and batteries. Yeah. Let's see. Paul Harris says, I don't have the balls for crypto. Yeah, you got to learn about it. That's me. You know, you got to be educated. You're going to put money in something. That's for sure. And that's why I haven't yet. Because, you know, like I said, I know the basics of it, but I really haven't put the time and effort in. Agco says, I have run day cabs pulling belly dumps. I like more leg room. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I don't like sitting straight up. You know, in a day cab, boy, if you slide that seat back, it's got to be straight up. But I don't know, for the right amount of money, I probably think about it. Swamp Girl in the house. What's up, Swamp Girl? Says, hey, change the shocks. What did I miss? Yeah, it's I don't know, it's riding pretty smooth now. I don't know if I'm gonna mess with anything for the next probably 4,000 or 5,000 miles. Once it hits 500,000, I got some things planned for it. You know, 500,000, it needs some love. You know, it needs It probably needs overhead done. It probably needs new oil in the diffs. Um, stuff like that. We'll probably give it a run through. Show her some love at a $500,000. Let's see. But yeah, I appreciate you coming in, Swamp Girl. If everybody could hit that like button for me, please. I appreciate that. And let's see. Adco says they are talking winter in Wyoming already. Hey, let me tell you, it was cold in Minnesota this morning. It was like, high 50s, mid 50s, but like a 15-mile-an-hour wind, man. It was chilly out there. Trucker Josh says South Korea. Let's see. Swamp Girl at the largest truck stop in Iowa, parked way in the back, easy in, easy out. Yep. Iowa 80. I stayed there last night. You know the best thing about Iowa 80 is you got a parking spot if you can make it to that place. You may have to park 500 miles out, but yeah. Adco says I should pass Iowa 80 Sunday. All right, yeah, you got to get in there and check it out. K-Save with another super chat. Thank you, K-Save. Says I love Volvos. Yeah, the trucker's coach got him a Volvo. For what I know, I mean, I didn't watch that whole live. I watched the first part of it. Apparently I missed something with trucker's coach because it was just like a week ago, he had a Freightliner from Walmart, like an old Freightliner, not an old one, but a used one. And now he's buying a Volvo. So I'm missing something. Let's see here. BOC, what's up, BOC in the house? Farted, used Febreze. Yeah, I'm glad you said that. I gotta make a note. I got a fresh bottle of Febreze at the house that I bought for the truck, and I keep forgetting it. Sometimes this truck needs to be Febreze. I'm just saying, Dale says BOC's the man. Yeah, everybody check out BOC. That's a good channel. It's a good channel. Okay, Save. Bro, don't start with me. Okay, Save, you're the man. I appreciate it. Adco says I ran a Volvo for about 4 years. Oh, excuse me. I ran a Volvo for about 4 hours one day. So I guess I'm just not much of a Volvo guy. I'll be honest with you. If the Volvo truck was like easier to work on, I mean, I'll be honest with you, my standards these days, Volvo's probably my second pick. I like a Freightliner now. The DD15 is just so damn efficient. It's a killer. It's hard to compete with. So, but other than that, I don't know. I was always a Kenworth guy. I love Kenworth. Had the T600. Regret the day I sold that. Pretty much every day I'm out here trucking. But yeah, I'm just not the engine options in those. In the Kenworths nowadays. I'm not a huge PACCAR fan. And I speak on that because I've had 2 of them, and neither one of them really impressed me with fuel economy, and they really didn't impress me with like pulling power. Like when I hit the heel, it was like just didn't have it. So that kind of bums me. And then Cummins, I don't know. I don't know. The new generation of Cummins has apparently got some emission problems. They're trying to run too much of the exhaust gas out the back now instead of recirculating it, and I've heard problems out of that. So I don't know. I like my Kenworth with a Caterpillar in it. I'll just be honest with you. A lot of these Cummings have had big major like across the board issues, all the way back to like the first ISX. Um, the N14 was pretty good. I used to drive a log truck that had an N14. That seemed like a pretty good engine. But, I had the ISX in an International, and it had a wiring harness issue that plagued that truck. And then I had a ISX at Averett in a Volvo that, it just wasn't a good engine. It got horrible fuel economy. The turbo blew out on it at like, I don't know. It was way too low a mileage to be blowing out a turbo. So I'm a little iffy on Cummins. And everybody's got their own, engines they like, and they're worried about or whatever. But that's my beef with Kenworth now. When I went and got this truck, there was out of the same fleet, there was a T680 that was spec'd pretty nice, but it had that daggum 10 speed that I hate in those pack cars, and I was like, no, I don't want no part of it. But yeah, I like Volvo. I like the Volvo engine too. I know a lot of people rag on it, but let's face it, it's a pretty damn good engine. Like, especially you go back to like that that first generation of D13. A lot of those engines go well up into the millions. As K-Save's learning though, a lot of times the truck doesn't last as long as the engine does. Let's see here. Where was that? Let's see. Agco, no problem if that's your deal. Yeah, it's funny because you'll hear one guy in the truck stop saying, whatever engine, put insert engine name here. He'll say it's garbage, and then the very next guy will be like, oh, I love those things. I've been running them for years. And it's like, it's a lot about just personal experience. See. Wish I could run a 3406E. Yeah, that was that was a good time to be a Caterpillar lover right there, because you had an electronic engine that wasn't full of emissions crap. It really was a sweet spot. Let's see. Dale says, love Detroit Motors 60 series was the best. Yeah, when that 60 series was 12.7, yeah, that was good times. Like the D-Deck, 3, all those, man, those were good times. And then they went to the 14 liter and started slapping EGR on them and all that fun stuff, and they kind of lost some of the reliability. See, K-Safe says Agco wasn't reflected to the other YouTuber. Cash don't repeat. Yeah. I don't know. I don't want to talk crap about nobody, so I won't. But it's funny. I will say this, and this doesn't just go for one specific, but it's like I see multiple guys, they talk crap about a certain type of truck or a certain type of engine, and then I'll be damned if they don't turn around and buy one. And I'm like, like I personally, I've had good experience with the Volvo engine. But I will say this, and this is not my experience, this is the guy that owns the carrier I'm leased to. He used to buy a ton of Volvo trucks. Like in a 10-year period, he probably bought 100 trucks, new, straight from the dealer. And he does not recommend buying them anymore because, he's having a lot of issues with like bull gears and stuff like that. So, and that's not a cheap job, replacing the bull gears. It's like, you're $10,000 into that engine at that point. So, he does not like them as much as he used to. But he also admits that, every truck engine's engineered for about 500,000 miles these days. The new ones, they're engineered for about 500,000. And then they want to start making money. They want to collect some residuals on all that work. Let's see here. Let's see. K brother, you are good, I can tell. Agco says I had a Series 60 that only made me money. Yeah, a lot of those little 60 series, man. They weren't horsepower killers. You know what I mean? Like you wasn't gonna smash, somebody with a big cat going up the mountain, But at the same time, you was probably getting, depending on the truck, you was probably getting, 3/4 to a mile gallon better than the guy with a cat was. Because I know here where I'm at, there's a guy that's got it's either a Columbia or a Century, and it's got a C15 in it. And he gets, I was talking to him about it, he gets like 6.5 miles a gallon, average. But there's a lot of guys that's got 60 series in those Columbias that, get, 7.5. So, depends on how you drive them too, idling, all that good stuff. Let's see. I know since I switched to synthetic oil, speaking of fuel mileage, I was looking at it the other day. Since I switched to semi-synthetic oil and I changed my air filter out, my fuel economy is way up. Like those two things, of course, I know they make a difference, but that air filter had got like super dirty. I'm actually looking at it into that pre-filter. It's about $50 for the pre-filter. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get that and start rocking that pre-filter, because I couldn't believe how dirty that air filter got in 50,000 miles. Especially highway running. It's not like I'm off on dirt roads and stuff. Well, I take that back. I am on dirt roads sometimes. But, for the most part, it's just highway running. I was really amazed that it that much got to that thing. Agco says, you be home in a bit. Yeah, we're still red light right now. I'm finna hop off here and pay this lumper real quick. So as soon as I get that green light, I'm to the house. I want to get home before before the babies go to bed. I like to show off my reading skills. I had to read some Dr. Seuss, show them what's up. Rich Taco said, what up? So what happened yesterday? Did you get loaded? Left me on the edge of my seat. Yeah, we got loaded at midnight. Literally 4 minutes before midnight, they handed me my paperwork and was like, here you go, you're good to go. And I was like, wow. And not only that, at 11:30 they told me to come to the office and get my paperwork. I stood in the office for 30 more minutes waiting on paperwork. So yeah, they cut me out of there at midnight last night. The broker said, well, hurry up and deliver it. So I drove up here, and then they rescheduled it for 7:30 tonight. So I sent them a bill for $500. I'm not here to babysit your freight in a hot market. That's basically what I told him, in a roundabout way. I was a little nicer about it, but yeah, I said, I'm not here to debate on how much I could have made, what I could have made. I said $500 would have been easy. So, I'm sitting here babysitting. One more donation because America, US dollar ain't shit. Yeah, give them all away before inflation hits, K-Save. Give them all away before inflation hits. I don't know. I think I want to get my cryptocurrency going before the election. What do you think about that? You think it's get it before the election? Because I feel like it could dip. And see, that's why I don't know enough about it. I don't watch it. I just know, the election affects a lot of monetary policy. But yeah, guys, I'm finna hop off here. I'm finna pay this lumper because they've hit that trailer 2 or 3 times. They got to be getting close to get it unloaded. Probably take them 3 days to sort and count it, but I don't want to risk it. I want to be ready to go when I get it because I got about an hour ride back to the house. I'm actually thinking about not even going to the yard. I think I'm going to go risk it and park on the street because I don't want to. It's about a 20-mile detour going over to the yard. So, yeah. I think I might just go straight to the house and tell the city of Minneapolis to write me that $42 ticket. I don't give a shit. Oh, Adco 499. Have a good one, guys. Thank you, Adco. I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody coming in, everybody hanging out, chit chatting. Hit that like button for me on the way out if you could, guys. You guys don't have to do those super chats, but let me tell you, I do appreciate it. They will go to a good cause. That money will go to a good cause. I'm sure my old lady's already got it figured out what we're going to spend that on. She's probably had that figured out for months now before you even thought about sending it. She probably knew what she was going to spend it on. So I know she's not watching. That's why I'm saying that. And until later, guys, take care of each other out there and have a good weekend. I'll do a weekly recap video probably tomorrow because this is the end of my week. So I may just wrap up the week here in tonight or in the morning. Appreciate everybody watching. Thank you, everybody. Subscribe if you could. And until later, take care of each other out there. Bye.